السلام عليكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. صلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ورضي الله عنها to Khadija. رضي الله عنها. Khadija رضي الله عنها. Khadija was a person who believed in the Prophet ﷺ before he believed in himself. I want you to hold on to that thought. And here you are. Look around where you are and ask yourself, what is your level of belief? Do you believe in the Prophet ﷺ enough to withstand Fox News? Do you believe in the Prophet ﷺ enough to withstand the Orientalism found in all of the books you're reading in school? Do you believe in the Prophet ﷺ enough to withstand the academic barrage of anti-belief? If you do, you might be able to say about yourself, I am Khadija. And I don't care if you are female or male, just as we should all be able to say, I am Abu Bakr. Just as we should all be able to say, I am Umar, radiallahu anhuma. We should all be able to say, I am Khadija. You can tell yourself that you are Khadija if you have the strong belief of Khadija, if you are empowered. If you are empowered by your belief in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if knowing that he was the greatest human being that ever walked on the face of the earth, if that gives you the energy to embrace your community, to care for them, to pay for them, to spend of your money and your time and your emotion and your intellect and your life and your energy, if knowing who he is gives you that, then you can say, I am Khadija radiallahu anha. If you can, in the face of great persecution, abuse, harm, if you can be the crutch upon which your community relies, then you can say, I am Khadija. And if you can be the soft place to fall for the people in your community, if you can be the intellectual support for the leaders of your community, if you can be the worshipful, service-oriented person of your community, then you might be able to say, I am Khadija. Khadija radiallahu anha used to climb up to the mountain to bring the Prophet ﷺ food. You think she did that because she enjoyed climbing the mountain? She did that because she knew who he was going to be. Khadija radiallahu anha, when the Prophet ﷺ came back, cover me, not sure himself of what had just happened to him, she tested. She tested to find out, was this an angel? She knew full well, but she had a test because she had an understanding of these spiritual things. She believed she knew. Do you know? Do you have the intellectual wit? So whatever question comes to you, you have the right answer, then you can say, I am Khadija. After a full 10, 11 days, after days and weeks and months of practicing thinking about who you are and what your niche is and where you are and what you want to do, and thinking about the different companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam radiallahu anhum, it's time for you to be able to say, I am. Not I want to be, not I'd like to be, but I am. And you can say I am about any of the companions. Oh, inshallah, that will be a beautiful thing. But if you reach the status to be able to say, I am Khadija, radiallahu anha, then you have reached the status of the very first believer. And that is a status that we need in this country, in this world today. We need first believers to come back. So come back and be a first believer. And say and be and live, I am Khadija, radiallahu anha. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum.